I feel my teaching philosophy is a very simple viewpoint and is closely related to my previous teachers and the teachers I work with today. I believe that each child is a unique individual who needs a safe, loving, and inspiring environment for learning. They need this environment in which to grow and mature emotionally, mentally, physically, and most importantly, socially. There are three fundamentals that I believe are helpful to establishing such an environment. The first important element is allowing the child's ideas to be expressed in the learning, promoting respect for all belongings and all people, and the teacher should always act as the guide and role model to the students. It is very important for my students to have the opportunity to study lessons that are meaningful and applicable to their lives and interests. If the students' interests are promoted around intrinsic motivation, it will stimulate the passion to learn. I feel students should have an input into the curriculum that they will be learning and using every day. Given the opportunity for a contribution, students will generate ideas and set goals that make for better activities. This would inspire learning in a better way that I could have not done myself. When students have ownership in the curriculum, they are more motivated to work hard and master the skills necessary to reach their learning goals. I feel that helping students to develop a profound love and respect for themselves, others, and their environment occurs through sharing of ideas and a careful approach to discipline within the classroom. This happens when they feel protected and secure of what is expected of them as students. The classroom should have fair and consistent rules that state the importance of every activity, as well as the students are shown respect for their presence and time. I feel that within due time, they will learn to respect themselves and their classmates. Many children do not have an environment at their home that is safe. Therefore, it is very important to instill that within the classroom so that the children can feel safe at one location throughout the day. The teacher's main role as an educator is to guide the students. This would be by providing access to information. The teacher should always be willing to help and have the information the students need to understand and to learn the material. The teacher must always act as a role model to the students. It is important that the teacher enforces the school and classroom rules, but follows them in an adequate manner. The students are always watching the teacher and will follow their actions in regards to the teacher's display of learning, respect for others, the environment, and the school or classroom rules. I am a strong believer that teaching provides an opportunity for constant learning and growth. One of my philosophies as an educator is to instill a love of learning in my students as I share my own desire to continue learning with them. In my belief, teachers should be leaders, enthusiastic about learning, and a very compassionate, understanding person. I am such a person and will always do my utmost to be the greatest educator that I can be, not only for my students, but for myself as well.